Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, our morning get-together live here on Facebook, where we take a look at news from our city, state, and country. We take a look at your comments, ideas, suggestions, questions, and we combine it all so we can have a most amazing life here in Puerto Vallarta, Jalisco, as a community of English-speaking locals. My name is Paco, but I think you already know that. And if you don't know that, my name is Paco. Today is February 1st. It's prick day for me. I hope some people went to get their vaccines yesterday, and I'm curious to know how it went. It is also the first day of the Chinese year. Today, we begin the year of the tiger. First day of February. What else is going on today? It's just a good day to be happy and a good day to be here in the city. We have a rather newsy day. There's not a lot of interesting, fun stuff going on, but some days it's more newsy, some days it's more cultural, but it is what it is. Whatever it is that comes our way, we try to send it your way so we can all handle the information and put it to good use. And put it to good use is exactly what we're going to do today. Before I tell you what's going on in the news today, of course, we want to welcome all people that join us for the first time and encourage you to let us know that you are new if you're watching live by simply writing the word new in your comment, and that way we'll give you a nice proper welcome. And for our friends in YouTube that don't get to comment or watch live, we thank you for watching whenever you get around to watching our broadcasts, and we appreciate the thumbs up. Lastly, if you're watching live, or if you're not, and you have something important to talk about, please add the capital letter Q at the beginning of your comment so that we can address your question and concern properly. And we'll do that during the second half of the broadcast after the news and after the weather. Our news today have to do with our vaccines, has to do with good news from SEAPAL, not so good news from SEAPAL. And we're going to talk about a new vaccination campaign that the government just pulled out of a hat that may fit your bill. So let us get started and take it from there. Okay, well, for starters, as we mentioned yesterday, a triple vaccination campaign began yesterday at La Lija in the Naval Hospital. If anybody went yesterday and has a report of where you went, what time you went, and how things looked, we would very much appreciate it. I definitely mean that because I'm going with a dear friend today to get pricked shortly after the broadcast. I hope it is as uneventful as it's been for me in the past. And if you went yesterday, I hope it was uneventful for you. As we know, the three campaigns that are going on right now are with the AstraZeneca vaccine. They are for booster shots for folks between 40 and 59, and also first and second vaccine for those that need an AstraZeneca vaccine. But also, the the authorities pulled out another campaign out of the hat. Aside from the current vaccination campaigns that we've just discussed, authorities have announced that those individuals that are 18 years of age or older that are missing their second Sinovac vaccine, not AstraZeneca, but Sinovac, can also get it today, between today and Thursday, but only at La Lija. So, to summarize, the big campaign is for AstraZeneca vaccines, and there is this second additional campaign that has just been announced for folks that are missing a second Sinovac shot. As always, it is advised that you print your vaccination registration form ahead of time so that everything moves very smoothly once you get there. I have good news coming from Mexico City. Apparently, according to Health Undersecretary Hugo Lopez Gatell, the current pandemic wave that is going through Mexico is now beginning to decrease in number of cases. This decrease is expected to continue within the next few weeks. So, if this is true, then the worst of this current wave is almost over. Let us hope that this is the case. Between now and then, of course, we continue to take good care of ourselves, follow the mandates, and this is a good time to pop up a reminder that face masks are mandatory in Puerto Vallarta. If anybody tells you, well, we come here because this is a place where we don't have to wear face masks, read the memo. You do have to wear face masks in Puerto Vallarta. It is mandatory. And if you don't like it, well, just go away. Period. With that said, let us look at the weather and see what we have in store. Yes, let's cut to the chase. If you don't like the rules, just go to another country or go to another city. What can I tell you? Let's see. Oh, that is a long reference. I'm not even going to read it, but I'm going to tell you that the weather right now is 24 degrees Celsius, feels like 24. Humidity is super low, 37%. So it'll be a good day to be walking out and about with your face mask on because it's mandatory. What an asshole I'm being today, but you know, it's what it is. I'm sorry to say. The temperature is 74 degrees Fahrenheit, if you care for Fahrenheit. And our weather forecast for today is we're going to have a clear day with a high temperature of 24, low temperature 16. Wednesday, tomorrow, we'll have another clear day with a high temperature of 27 and a low temperature of 17. And Thursday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high temperature of 27 and a low temperature of 17. Let's enjoy these winter days that are chilly and cold as long as we can because we know the weather is going to turn eventually. Moving right along with our news, I want to let you know, what do I want to let you know? Well, SEAPAL has concluded the repairs that they were working on right across from Office Depot on the northbound Francisco Medina Ascencio lateral. So traffic has been restored at that portion of the road. SEAPAL was able to give good maintenance to that place where big pipes intersect and water goes different places. I don't know what that is called in English, but this is good news. The not so good news are, of course, that just a few blocks down the street, Colonias Versailles and Díaz Ordaz continue to struggle with flooded streets even while it's not raining. Part of the problem stems from the very unusual rain shower that we experienced just a few days ago. And water just remains on the streets, doesn't know where to go because of the way the streets were designed or not designed. But additional problems seem to be stemming from a property located on Avre Street between Palm Springs and Yugoslavia, where water keeps coming out of a plastic pipe nonstop. I don't know when or how that started, and we don't know when this will end, but hopefully authorities are mindful of this. I also want to remind you that This is today is. I'm sorry. Let me just cough really. Oh, that was better than sex. Um, I want to remind you that today special activities will take place at the new Casa Museo, the city's brand new history museum. They are taking place this afternoon as part of their fundraising efforts that are kicking off today. So if you happen to be in El Centro and would like to check it out, I'm going to leave you with the Facebook event so that you can learn all the particulars. The new Casa Museo is located on Abasolo 239, and they have been launching a series of monthly um, soft events so that people can get to know the project. And now that the financial requirements are in place, they can start doing official fundraising. How exciting is that? I kind of want to go, but my main concern today is getting my vaccine booster so that I can complete my protocol altogether. Oh my God, look at how wrinkled I am. I just can't get dressed properly with this chingadera that I'm wearing. But I'm happy to report that I was able to successfully open a wine bottle yesterday with only one hand and without having to use my head as a lever. Forget about the visuals. You don't want to know. It's embarrassing. I also want to let you know that it is a lot easier to hang your wet clothes to dry than it is to empty an ice cube tray with one hand. What a pain in the ass that was. And this ends up our little selection of news items for today. I am going to take a look at your comments now, if you don't mind, just to see who's here. We see a lot of good mornings, and that makes me very happy as always. Albert wrote me privately yesterday. Albert went to Oregano. What a great restaurant that is. If you haven't been to Oregano, it is definitely one of the must enjoy restaurants in Colonia Versailles, although we have so many of them, it's not even funny. Let's see. Lona says, missing Puerto Vallarta so much this week. What is happening in your week, Lona, that you're missing Puerto Vallarta so much? Please let us know. But as long as you're not here, just enjoy a little bit of PV connection through our broadcast. But please let us know what's going on in your life that you miss Puerto Vallarta. Let's see. Good morning from Aramara. Wishing Paco the best of luck at Prick Day and welcoming everybody else. Thank you very much for the good wishes, Bill. I hope, again, I hope it moves swiftly and we're able to get in and out without major incident. Oh, dim sum for dinner for your birthday, Deb. That is wonderful and happy birthday. If today is your birthday, I hope you have a wonderful day. Let's see. Javier says he's old. I don't think so, Javier. I think we are all new. Let's see what else. Linda is counting days. Happy Year of the Tiger. Yes, I did some reading about that this morning. Javier reports of a quick vaccination maneuver yesterday at the Naval Hospital. Good to know. Well, yes, I will enjoy getting my prick today. What can I say? It's just the final step of this triple vaccine maneuver, and I just want the peace of mind. That's all. Rita saw Kim Kuzma live last night at Coco's Kitchen. Simply fabulous. Kim Kuzma always puts out a great show because she always performs with live musicians. She takes care of her band, and the band returns or performs accordingly. She's just really, really amazing. Let's see what else. Den says, spent yesterday switching cell carriers from Telcel to AT&T. Very easy to do at Plaza Caracol and so much cheaper here than in the USA. Will only cost us about $15 a month for 6G of data, and we can use it in the US as well as Mexico and Canada. Good for you. Alan is at 38 days is 38 days away from coming back to Puerto Vallarta. That is absolutely wonderful. I saw this comment pop in from Catherine when I talked about face masks. Apparently not in Emiliano Zapata. It is what it is. It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. All I can say is if there's going to be a lot of people, I just don't go. If because we have that choice. Somebody wrote a comment saying something about the fact that you know I wonder if the folks that are organizing Bear Week are wearing face masks. And my response was, I don't wonder, because as much as I'd like to go to the festivities, this is a time in which I've chosen not to partake. So all I can say is just take good care of yourselves out there. Let's see what else. Cindy says that the leak in Diaz Ordaz has been going on for several months. That is unfortunate. Uh, Michal reports deep water, especially around Abre in Francia. Not fun to be walking around that, but it's a good thing that it's not stinky water. Good to know. Let's see what else. Good morning, everyone. And Paco, good luck with the jab. Thank you very much, Michael. Again, I hope it goes well. Sandy, we are looking forward to arriving on Thursday for a wonderful vacation in Puerto Vallarta. We will be watching you live while we're there. Sandy, I don't know where you're staying, but I sure hope you will be behaving like a responsible voyager while you're here. I don't mean to be motherly about it. And I also hope that you get a chance to enjoy some of our fine dining. Remember that we have a great map called Versailles for Foodies, where you can find great restaurants in the Versailles area and surrounding neighborhoods. Alan asks, is it the final step, at least for now? Well, who knows? you know, I have no idea. But, it is what it is. It's what the government has put available for us to have, and that's what we're going to do. Ramona is also counting days. Paula is also counting days. Let's see. Masking or lack of masks. That's why I skipped the Aguachile Festival. No masking because everyone was eating, but it was packed shoulder to shoulder. I understand that. I understand. Again, it's a personal choice that we all have to make. If we get to a place or a venue where it's not comfortable, we need to turn around. When I went to the Palm this weekend to enjoy the Rise event, I knew that the Palm was probably going to be crowded. I knew that some people were probably going to not be wearing a mask, and I made a conscious decision to not let that affect me. But again, it is a personal choice. We all have that choice to make. And this is pretty much what we have for today. I'm sorry it is a slightly shorter than usual broadcast, but I'm happy to linger if anybody has anything specific that you'd like to talk about or bring up, because I'm not in a hurry to leave. I will say this much. Yesterday, I treated myself to a present, something that I haven't done in a while. I've been spending money, of course. I've been spending money on upgrading equipment to make sure that we have the best possible experience here. But I invested in a present to myself. I was desperately in need of better speakers to enjoy music the way I like to enjoy it. Other people splurge in other things, but I think I deserve better speakers. They arrived yesterday. I installed them, and given the fact that I spend so much time at home now, I must say it's been a joy to listen to music in the last few hours, and I look forward to continue listening to music in the next few days. Jeannie asks, do you have any suggestions for parking at La Lija for the prick? All I can say is get as close as you can and enjoy the walk. The last few times that we've gone, all we've done is just try for as close as we can, and that's pretty much the only thing I can suggest. Alan comments on my future ex-husband. Yes, he's coming home, which is why I've been cleaning the house to make it ready for Tom Brady, my future ex-husband. He's finally retirement, and that makes me very, very happy. I didn't say that. I really didn't. Anyhow, this is our broadcast for today. Forgive me if I leave a little early than usual, but I want to get ready for that prick. and I'll be happy to report on how that went tomorrow. If you are missing a vaccine and this is a chance for you to get it, please get vaccinated. If you're out and about and you are in disagreement with what the person in front of you is doing or wearing or acting, find a way to be kind or find a way to take care of yourself and not let it get to you. That's the most important sense of advice that I can share today. So that's it. Have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Take care.